Hey guys, welcome back to Black Emerald Tactical. Yes, this is a video about shoes, and there's no other way I can make this exciting unless I, chuck on a helmet perhaps. I mean, it wouldn't be airsoft unless there was some gratuitous airsoftness about the place. I don't know. Okay, so rather than me just, bore you to death talking about the Altama OTB Maritime boot, the high cut version, because there is two different versions of it, I'm just going to do a quick close-up and we're just going to go over some of the brief features of the boot, okay? Okay, so this is a brief overview of the Altama Maritime boot. The OTB boot part means that you can wear this over swimming fins, which is they're fin friendly essentially. There's a few marks on them because I've been wearing them for about a year to 18 months, but they have taken over as one of my main boots that I wear out, providing it's not a very rainy day or very wet. So, a couple of features on it. This one has non-shine rust-proof laced hardware. It doesn't have any inserts, ceramic or steel toe cap inserts, so just be aware of that. The inside of it does have an Ultron PU contoured insole. That will not absorb water. It basically just allows the water to filter through the boot, and this basically can drain out. As you can see, speaking of draining, this is the front non-metallic drain ports. They basically allow the water to drain easily when you're flexing the boot. So as you're walking, you're essentially draining off the water that's filled into the boot. Again, we've got the same on the other side, so there's ports on both sides. The material itself is 1000D Cordura. It is air mesh lined as well, so it helps wick away sweat and other moisture quickly from the boot. The same for the tongue on there as well, and it also has a strong 1000D Cordura pull on the back of it, which allows putting the boot on pretty easy, to be honest. There's not much to say about that. Very, very solid sole as well, so I mean it's easy to climb ladders or anything like that. You're not going to feel much through the bottom of them. Very comfortable. Oh, hello! You caught me. I was just cleaning part of the boot. I'm not a bootlicker. Okay, so you've just had a quick overview of some of the features of the boot itself. As you could probably see, you've seen one of the drawbacks, and one of the drawbacks is this is designed to be worn in wet weather because you're going to get wet, not to prevent you from getting wet. Okay, so when I wear this, I'm mostly going to be wearing this in the summer when it's dry, or if I will go to the beach. And clarity, I have actually worn this into the sea. The Welsh waters, not very warm, but still I've worn them in there. They do dry off very quickly, and because of the material, it does mean that nothing gets soaked in. It kind of all dissipates, and then once it's naturally dried, it doesn't retain anything, so it is very good. Obviously, hygiene is going to be important when you're wearing these anyway, and you should be hygienic with your boots. They are a nice boot. However, if you're going to be wearing this as an everyday boot, which is what I try to do, unless it's absolutely tipping down with rain, or it's in general it's a very muddy or wet day in general, then you should probably consider Altama's urban version of this. So the urban version is basically I want to say a commercial version. When they brought this out, they didn't quite expect the public, Joe Public, to just go out and buy them just because they look cool. I bought them because they look cool. I was like, if I'm going to get a new boot, I really like the look of those, so I bought them. We live in Wales. It's not exactly a sun-drenched landscape, so I have to be, pretty careful about where I wear them. I'm not jumping into puddles whenever I see them. That's one of the things you've kind of got to be certain of when you're going to buy this. Where are you going to wear them? Are you going to be wearing them out as just a sort of going out shoe? Are you primarily going to be wearing these for like summer? Are they going to be like a summer boot or summer shoe, something like that? In which case, if you are going to be doing something like that, great, these are probably good. But I still think you should probably get the urban boot if you're going to do that. If you're wearing them to the beach or in a wet environment where you intend on getting wet, for example, you are going to jump into a pool. I don't know why you would, but if you are going to be doing that, or you're wearing them on a boat or near the sea or on the beach or anything like that, then yes, great boot to wear, okay? Just, make sure you keep your hygiene levels up when you're going to be using these. They feel very comfortable. The rubber inside, it does grip. However, that's another drawback. If you are wearing them in the summer, because of the rubber insole, and I mean it is, as you probably saw in the overview, it's very rubbery, it does mean that your feet can start to sweat. It's a lovely boot, except that for all those little drawbacks, you kind of wonder, well, what was the point? Well, the point is, it's a cool looking boot. I like wearing it. I try not to wear it when it's raining. and I just mainly wear it out if I'm looking for something nice to wear with a pair of jeans. So you can wear it to airsoft, but as you've seen, quite spongy. There's not much ankle support on this, and they're not steel toe capped, okay? So just be careful if you are going to be wearing these out. The undersole is very, very hard. It's very solid. I mean, that's a staple of Altama. Altama did make, you know, boots for many, many years. I believe it's about 50 years. So they kind of know what they're doing in that department. You're not going to slip in these. So again, that's a benefit. I mean, how do I end this video? It's not a very exciting video, but if you're looking for boots, they look the same as this. Just go out and buy the Altama Urbans, okay? Look around for some deals as well, because they can be quite expensive. So, yeah, there we are. What else do you want me to say? Do you want an additional video of me walking? I can do that. See you next time.